All right, congrats to the Astros. Swept the Yankees. They going on to World Series. They're fourth in 7 years. And this is going to be their third NL East team they're going to play. They played the Nationals in 2019, 2021. They played the Braves, and now this year they're playing the Phillies. Now, their fortunes weren't great those last two World Series. Let's see what goes on this year. Let's see if they change those fortunes this year. But yeah, let's get to the game. McCullers, he gives up 4 runs. He gives up 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the fourth. But all in all, he didn't really play all that bad. His guys had his back. Um, let's skip to the third. Cortez, I think he hurt himself. I think he hurt his finger or something because he walked Maldonado, then he walked Altuve, and then Bader came in and hit him with a bomb, 3-run bomb. Then after that, that's when Boone took him out and put Peralta in. And then Peralta, he allows a run. Gurriel scores, but I don't think that run was charged to Peralta because those runners were already on base. Alvarez scored. I think Alvarez was already on base, and I think Tucker was already on base as well. Nah, I'm tripping. Nah, I'm tripping. Those were charged. That run was charged to Peralta. Cause like that's like after the homer. Cause like this is after the homer. They didn't have any runner on bases after they took him out. After they took Cortez out. So yeah, that was charged to him. Um, yeah. And then like the score is 4-3. But Rizzo he ties it up. Cause like I told you, he scored in the fourth. So he scores in the fourth and the score is 4-4. Um McCullers, he is in for like 5 innings. Then after that, that's when they took Neris out. And Neris, he allows a homer. And that's to Bader, making the score 5-4. Made the score 5-4. And then after that, the bullpen didn't allow a single hit or run because that was the only hit and run because that was a solo shot. So that was the only hit and run they allowed. I don't think, you know what? As a matter of fact, they didn't even walk a batter after this. That's where the Yankees got outclassed at. That bullpen strapped up. Now, Lasinga, I'm not going to put this on Lasinga. They gave him the L, but I don't think this is his fault, man. Um, Starting with the Altuve play, like him and Altuve, they got to the bag at the same time. So Altuve, he hits a grounder. He cat and he and La Siga, they race into the bag because La Siga, he has the ball, so they race into the bag and they get to the bag at the same time. But they rule Altuve safe. They tried to review it, but they had no evidence to overturn it, so they ruled him safe. And then on the next play, Pena comes in, the guy that hit the 3-run bomb early on in the game. He gets a hit. They don't go for him. They go for second. And Gleber, he gets the ball. It's a grounder. He picks it up. And he tries to throw it to number 12. And number 12 drops it. And that's an error. So all the runners are safe. Altuve's safe. Pena's safe. Then after that, Alvarez he gets a single and drives Altuve in. And then after that, they take La Siga out, but that's not La Siga's fault. Holmes comes in. Holmes, he did all right with damage control. He did good damage control. Bregman, he did allow a single, but that run shouldn't have been charged to him because Alvarez and Pena, they were already on base when he got in, so I don't think that run was charged to him. But after that, things changed, man. Then that's when they put a Brio in the seventh. And Brio, it was a 1-2-3 out. Holmes, he did his thing too. It was a 1-2-3 out with him too. The next inning in the eighth. And then Montero comes in and it's the same thing. 1-2-3 out. Like Holmes is pitching again. He did his thing. He didn't allow a run. Holmes held it down. From the time he got in, he came in like the top of the seventh. And from the top of the seventh to the ninth inning, he held it down. And then Presley comes in. 1-2-3 out. Judge is the last out. It was Trevino, then it was Bader, and then it was Judge. Trevino flat out, Bader grounded out, and Judge grounded out. With the season on the line, it was time for Judge to do something. He grounded out, man. He went 0 for 4 this game. He didn't get a single hit. That bullpen went 4 innings, only allowed 1 hit, 1 run, and no walks for Houston. That's where it happened. That's where the Yankees got outclassed at. It was bad. Like, it was just 1-2-3 out, and they didn't even allow. And after that, it wasn't even like walks. It wasn't even like on no. It wasn't even on no long at bats or anything like that. Like, it was quick. 1-2-3 out. Like Abreu, he came in the 7th or the 8th. It was 1-2-3 out. And then they put Montero in. I'm like, why y'all put Montero in? Abreu, like, he ain't break a sweat, man. He got these dudes out real quick. You could have just kept him in and just saved your pitchers. Like Montero, he's nice. And Presley, he's really good as well. But like, did you even need them the rest of the way? The way Abreu got them out of there. And then Montero, he came in and he got them out of there. 1-2-3. And then Presley got out of there. 1-2-3. It was like light work. Like that bullpen outclassed them. It handled that batting order. It was bad. Real bad. It was a great game up until like till after the 7th inning. After the 7th inning, like it just got sad. And you can see the crowd. You can hear the crowd just like you can just see the life get sucked out of the crowd. They were quiet. They were silent, dead silent, because they saw the way that bullpen was handling them. Now, where do the Yankees even go from here, man? Like, how many times have we had this discussion about the Yankees? Like, they have a good ass year, they have a good year, and then they choke. Every time they run in a good pitching in the playoffs, they choke. The Rays choke. Astros choke. The Astros have beaten the Yankees 4 straight times in the postseason when they faced off. 4. I don't think any other team has ever done it to the Yankees. I don't know. You got to fact check that for me. And now here's the burning question. What are they going to do with Aaron Judge? Now, let me backtrack. They had injuries, DJ LeMahieu, and they had other injuries as well. So I ain't even about to do them like that. They had injuries. They ain't had no leadoff man. And they were struggling to find one because DJ LeMahieu, that was him. But still. And now let's get to Aaron Judge. Okay, I got that out the way. Let's get to Aaron Judge. Where does he go? This is his last year. This is contract year. What does he do now? Does he stay in New York? Or does he go somewhere else? Like, This is crazy. Like you followed up a postseason of that magnitude and did that. Hmm, 0 for 4 when it mattered most. When the game was on the line, you grounded out. You know, I can't even diss him like that, man. Playing I can't even do that to him. Playing in New York is rough. You got to be mentally tough. You really do. You got to be mentally tough playing in that ruckus environment. But still, though, you have a great season such as that. You get 62 home runs. And then you just lay an egg in the postseason. Like, where does he go from here? Like, in a perfect world, yeah, you definitely do resign with the Yankees. Resign with him. But it's like, bro, like, then when you think about it, it's like, you know what? Maybe he does need to change the scenery. Maybe he does need to go somewhere else. I don't know. But they have had a really good team since 2017. I'm thinking, wow, this team is really gonna be something. And since 2017, they haven't even sniffed the World Series. That's sad. And the Houston Astros. Y'all made it. Last time it wasn't rough. I'm talking about getting outclassed by pitching. Y'all got outclassed by pitching last year. The Atlanta Braves pitching killed y'all. You had another team with good pitching. So is it going to be the same as last year? You know what? The Yankees, they had good pitching and y'all got past it. Cole, Cortez, all those guys, they were good pitchers. Y'all got past them. Now it's time to get down to business because Philly, they on a roll. They on a hot streak. They got the momentum right now. Y'all got momentum too. Y'all undefeated in the playoffs. But hey, they really got momentum as well. That's why it's hard to call this one. It's hard to call this one. Both teams have great momentum. It's just tough to call this one. I don't know who's gonna win this one. I don't even know. All I know is the Yankees were swept. It's gonna be the Phillies versus the Astros in the World Series on Friday. And may the best man win. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Peace. Oh, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think. All right, peace.